Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. From the valley. Shout out to that. The dude that the racing videos. He goes out there like 3 in the morning. He's always like, "Good morning. Good morning." Shout out to him though. I'm pretty sure he watches.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
He don't watch.
He watches.
Nah.
Bro, there's people in Cali watching. I'm pretty sure they're like, "Hey, bro, you should go watch him."
The valley racing guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Shout out to them because they be getting down out there.
They do. They do get down. They do get down. We are pretty much at the finish line with this car. I guess you could say the finish line. We did a few things on it, a few upgrades and stuff, but we're about ready to fire this bitch up. I'll show y'all a little bit of what we've done. I'm not the type to kind of keep shit under wraps or anything like that, but a lot of times I do try to like limit what I put out there, you know, until I know it fucking works, you know what I mean? Here's something I want to show you guys. If you're installers or your shops that, you know, are doing your installs and all of that good shit ain't using DTM connectors or don't even know how to use them, they're too young for you, bro. So just, oh, excuse me, keep an eye out for that, you know. DTM connectors is where it's at. DTM and weatherproof stuff, you know, I love using it. Love heat shrinking stuff, you know, making stuff look halfway decent. So here's this little safety loop for that wire. That wire, we're probably gonna have to end up routing it. All right, take two, motherfucker. You said you left this goddamn battery charged up. It ain't charged up. As soon as I started doing my thing, it says battery exhausted. I'm exhausted, motherfucker, not the battery. Quick rundown of Mr. Robles' car. Mr. Randy motherfucking Savage Roble. You know, it's back together. Got some upgrades on the bitch. Did some nice things, some things that we want to try out, and you know, just R&D stuff with it because we're pushing this motherfucker. We're pushing it hard, and I really want to be able to figure out if the things we do work, which lately they have been. So first things first, we've done a fuel cell setup on it, dash 12 feet. We got an extra bung in there in case you ever need another pump on it, or you want to drain the fuel. That's one. We still got to tighten up these lines and everything, tie it all up. But as you can see, we've done an external pump on it. Not that there's anything wrong with the 4 Innovation stuff, but I know we're eventually going to get to the limits of it, so went ahead and upgraded that. We also did Ron G coilovers in the front. Ron G, my man out there, I met him when he was over at Santa, and he started doing his own thing, so that's one thing that we got. Also did a billet flex plate on it, billet flex plate from JPC. The other one had some weird grooves in it, so I didn't want to reuse it. So also did like some real nice like methanol compatible trans lines on it with quick release connectors. That way, in case down the road we want to do like an external trans cooler in between rounds, we can. And we also took up space from removing the fuel cell, and we did we pretty much built our own trans cooler with the fan shroud set up, and we got it mounted back here. It's pretty trick, and it's nice. It's a triple bypass setup, so let's see how well it works. So yeah, this one's got, you know, the badass crank in it, badass Gen 2 block, 12mm head studs, Sean's custom alloy intake, I'll show y'all here in a bit, and that's pretty much it. I mean, didn't really get too crazy with it, but we did do some changes because we wanted to push the limits even more. So, bro, what the fuck did we eat? My farts are just killer. Sean's custom alloy intake, We did a few little trick things to it as well. Got rid of the heater core lines. We had gotten rid of the heater core before, but still had those bulky lines on top, so we went ahead and modified the inlets, put an AN there just to have it as a crossover. AN to the coolant reservoir here, our own coolant reservoir, AN line there. AN line to the little steam port with the push lock fitting there. Of course, all our AN lines for boost. Did the VCT lockouts. We're waiting on our new valve covers. They still got some time, so. And that's pretty much it. Car also has a fire suppression system in it. We did that as well. See if you can kind of see that. Did a fire suppression system in it as well. This is our battery relocation setup. Anti-gravity battery. So that right there is our master cutoff. But yeah, that one allows us to run this as a cutoff switch. It's real nice, real simple. We're also putting the MMR drag wing on it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We're gonna do a quick initial startup on the car. Hopefully everything goes smooth, and then we'll just go from there. Buddy.
That boy said,
Got it.
yeah, we ain't no NCIS, we ain't cops, none of that bullshit you watch on TV. We rent cops. Top flight security. See, he agreed.
Is that you agreeing?
Say top flight security. Not just the city, the world, Craig.
Alright, well, it's late. We ended up staying pretty late to get this thing finalized enough for us to start it. Everything seems good. Right before we actually started it on video, we primed the oil, made sure there was no fuel leaks, coolant's filled, everything's good to go. Trans is filled. I think we just need to top off the trans, but we're excited. We're definitely excited for this one because a few days ago they broke the record with what this car ran. Yeah, no shit. Like, everybody's flying. The good thing about it is that it's local guys that are making these cars fly, and I'm all for it, man. Competition's always good. Competition makes you push even harder, you know. So that's what we're doing. We had plans on going faster than what this car did. Unfortunately, we had a small setback, but we're back on it. We're back on the grind, and Randy's excited to get the car back up and running, and he's the type that he wants to haul ass. So car's finally up and running. It sounds good, sounds healthy. We'll go ahead and let it heat cycle tomorrow. You know, give it our initial break-in procedures when we first fire up a car. We'll heat cycle it, let it cool down, heat cycle it one more time, and then do an oil change, cut the oil filter, make sure everything looks good in the oil filter, do a leak down compression test, make sure everything seems good there, and that way we can have our base numbers of what the car originally starts with, you know, and that way whenever we are pushing the car, we can figure out, oh well, it's different than what it was when we first started it, or whatever the case is. So, but yeah, man, we're excited. We're definitely looking forward to going out and testing again with this car. We do have some events coming up, and we might bring it out. If Randy's cool with it, we'll run the car. If not, then we'll probably just bring it out to show it off a little bit, and we'll just go from there. So hopefully the fucking weather holds up. Like, dude, today was a pretty day in the morning, and then all of a sudden it just fucking started pounding rain on us. So I looked at the weather. We're supposed to go racing this weekend with Matt's car, and that ain't happening. Like, this shit's, it's terrible, and it's gonna rain from today, which is Thursday today, all the way to fucking next Friday. So yeah, that's the kind of shit we've been dealing with. But anyways, hope you guys liked the video. Like, subscribe, comment on there. It really helps us. It really helps with the algorithm and the videos. We're a small little deal right now still, you know, and we keep pushing it, and we're just doing this to show you guys the behind the scenes of what happens here with us. So this is the big project that we've been messing with. Let us know what you guys think, whatever it is, even if it's bad, you know, I don't give a fuck. Loved by few, hated by many.
Respected by motherfucking all.
Respected by all, boys. All right.